Hey there, welcome to Cord Cutters, the show that's all about getting rid of cable and other forms of pay TV subscription. My name is Janko Rutgers.
And I'm Ryan Lawler. And first of all, I want to thank all of our viewers. We've had really great feedback. We've had a lot of people send in their stories, what they're doing to cut the cord, and what their setups are like. And we'd love to get more feedback. So if you want, send your story to cordcutters@gigohm.com.
If you want to shoot some photos or send us some video of your home setup, if you have some great boxes connected to your television, a great setup, just send it all to us. And if you just want to keep up with what we're doing and what we're up to, go to Twitter @CordCutters. We have a Twitter account there and you can communicate with us right there.
All right, so what do we have on the show today?
Well, we're going to talk about the Logitech Revue today, a new setup box for Google TV. And we're going to take a look at it and see how good it really works for cord cutters.
And I'll be talking with Veebeam, which makes a wireless system for streaming your video straight from your laptop to your TV.
And finally, like every week, we're having a web show review from Liz Shen Miller. Her pick this week is Legend of Neil.
All right, and with that, let's start the show.
Let's take a closer look at the Logitech Revue set-top box right now. It's one of the first Google TV devices on the market, and with the retail price of $300 is also the cheapest way to get Google TV right now. For these $300 you get this set-top box and also this keyboard that goes along with it, and you can control the box as well as many other devices like the TV in your household with it as well. Now Google TV is all about combining traditional TV with the web experience with a lot of online content. And the way they do it, I can show this to you right here, is they have an HDMI in port where you connect a cable box or a satellite TV box, and then have HDMI out, of course, for your TV. And that way you can get picture-in-picture and you can get your programming guide. But if you're a cord cutter like me, all of this doesn't really work for you because I have nothing that I can plug in here. So any of the TV stuff kind of goes out of the window, which is a big bummer, especially if you consider the price. But that being said, there's still a lot of content you can access with this device, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Google TV has a lot of traditional content sources. They have Netflix, they have Amazon Video on Demand, so that gives you a lot of TV content, movies, that you will also get on other devices. And then they have something really interesting done. They have access directly to the web. So you basically have a search here, a search box like you're used to from Google, and you can search for something like, I'm going to search for The Daily Show now, and let's see what happens. So you have search results here that kind of link to the web. You have search results that link to actually broadcast or cable content. And then you have something here that says Series. And if you go there, you're going to access kind of a catalog that Google does for all these shows, for all the popular shows. And it lists the shows by season. You can access the different seasons here. You see future air dates, and then you see previously aired episodes. And if you go to one of those, and let's say we want to watch the one with Justin Timberlake again, then it's just one click, and it takes me directly to thedailyshow.com, where the website is available for free. And basically it opens a browser window and loads the video in the browser. So you get all the stuff that you're used to from the desktop as well. So there's ads around it. It's going to take a second to load. But then after that, you're basically having access to, and we're waiting here for a second, but then you basically have access to the Daily Show episode in full screen in fairly good quality. There's also dedicated applications to access services online that are not available on other devices, not on the Apple TV or on the Roku box. For example, you can access Twitter here, Napster, NBA, Game Time, stuff like that, Pandora. And let's go to Twitter here just to give you a sense of how this looks like. It's basically an optimized interface just for Google TV. And so you can send a quick tweet, and then you can, because it's multitasking, just go back to your regular page and then continue watching web video or TV or what you were doing beforehand. My final take on the Logitech Revue set-top box is, well, you know, it's a nice device. It offers a lot of opportunities, a lot of content that hasn't previously been available on the big screen. But at the same time, it's really optimized for a cable or for a pay TV experience. So it's not really the right thing for cord cutters. And given the high price, $300, I think I would wait a little bit. But in the long run, Google TV seems really promising to me because it offers a lot of additional content, a lot of additional applications. So as a cord cutter, I would save the money now and then maybe in half a year revisit Google TV and take a look what's out by then.
We're here with Patrick Cosson of Veebeam.
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you. So Patrick, tell me what Veebeam is, what this little box here does.
Great. Well, at Veebeam, we think that the laptop is sort of the center of your digital media experience. You
Okay.
use it to download the content from the internet, you launch browsers, it's all contained on the laptop, and it's become more and more important as a point of collection.
Okay.
The problem is if you want to share that experience with anybody else in your household, that's where it becomes complicated.
Right.
You could try to put an HDMI cable, but that has a lot of clutter involved with it. And then your laptop's teetering on the cadenza, and you can't control it. You got to get up and you got to control it, and
Okay.
it's not a great experience. So our attitude was, you know what? Let's keep the laptop close to us. Let's use the laptop to control the experience, but let's wirelessly link to the TV, and let's send all that content over there.
Okay. So, so how does this work? You have the box here, which is connected to the TV, and you've got a little USB dongle here that plugs into your laptop and it beams wirelessly?
Exactly. It's that simple. So there's a little application also running on the laptop.
Okay.
But when you're ready to go, you pull the dongle out of the box, you turn the box, it turns the box on, and then you stick it into the laptop, and then it creates a point-to-point wireless connection using wireless USB.
Okay, so this isn't regular Wi-Fi, this isn't going over your home network.
Exactly. And that's
Okay.
a very important, because it's a separate kind of wireless connection, it doesn't get interference from the rest of your network.
Okay.
And so we can actually have 5 times more bandwidth than wireless 802.11n. So we
Okay.
can do HD content wirelessly from your laptop to your TV instantly.
Okay, excellent. Well, let's see it in action then.
So this is a low-res video that's on the internet, being broadcasted straight to your TV, and it's very, very simple.
Okay.
But you can go any site that's on the internet. Let's go over to Hulu, and okay, let me first turn Miss Perry off, and launch Hulu, put it in full screen, and now your TV that's on the internet is now available on your TV.
Okay.
On demand, whatever you want access to.
Okay.
It's that simple.
So basically, any content that's on the internet you're able to stream to your laptop will be available on your TV.
Exactly.
So this doesn't just work with web content, but you can also use content that's already on your computer.
Right, and I'll give you an example for that. Let's turn off the browser. And here I've got a movie that we downloaded from iTunes. And this is Casino Royale. And we're going to start playing it and then putting it into full screen mode. And now it's available on your TV instantly.
How much does this cost, by the way?
Good question. It's actually $99 for the standard definition product,
Okay.
and $139 for the HD product.
Okay.
Okay, and we're shipping now, so you can go to veebeam.com and order it today, and we'll ship you a solution as soon as we get your order.
Down, left, right, A, B, A, B. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was busy playing this video game. This is Liz Shannon Miller, and this week's Cord Cutters pick, coincidentally, is a video game show, or certainly a show that will strike at the heart of any video game fan. The Legend of Neil began running on Comedy Central's Adam.com in 2008. The show looks at the adventures of a young man who, thanks to a really weird drunken night, finds himself transported into the world of Legend of Zelda, and then himself cast in the role of Link. Legend of Neil's combination of video game comedy, pop culture references, it all comes together for a really tight and professionally produced package that's chock full of surprisingly good special effects, given the fact that it's produced on a relatively small web budget. If you've never seen it, but you can't get enough of good classic Nintendo references, it's definitely for you. If you just like good web comedy, it's definitely worth checking out.